Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. We're back once again today talking about another overpowered build, another overpowered strategy in Season 11. Today we're talking about a new build, kind of a new strategy for mages that has been rising in popularity in Korean solo queue right now. There's a ton of challenger players right now abusing Muramana on mages, and we're not talking about Seraph, we're not talking about the AP mana item. We're actually talking about Mana Moon, the AD mana item. And again, people are playing this on mages right now, and it's pretty crazy, but it actually makes a lot of sense. In this video today, we're going to be breaking down just why this build is so overpowered on mages and why people in high elo in Korean solo queue are being so successful with it, and how you can use it in your games to get a lot of free wins and free LP right now as well. So first up, we're going to be testing out the build. So this is going to be like a second item. Obviously, you're going to get the tier first into Ludens, start stacking up the tier, then you're going to finish into a Mana Moon, and then eventually upgrade it into a Muramana. So obviously, we'll grab the Mana Moon here. Here will be our 3-item build. I can't even click the X of Sorks, Ludens, I didn't even buy it, and then Mana Moon, and then we can click on here for the fully stacked tier, which is right here. So we can see what a Orianna combo does. This is going to be Q, W, and then ult, and then I'll get one auto attack in as well. You can see when we have our fully stacked Muramana, we have 145 AD and 98 AP, so we can see how much that does. It does 1437. Once we get one auto in with the Ahri, it does 1801, which is pretty crazy. That's pretty massive damage for 2 items. Part of why Muramana is so good is, one, it's so cheap. For just 2600, it gives you 35 AD, it gives you mana, and then it gives you 15 ability haste as well. You're gonna gain attack damage based on how much mana you have, and obviously you're building a Lost Chapter item in Luden's Echo, so you're gonna have a lot of mana, so you're gonna be gaining a ton of AD. And if you are a mage that auto attacks at all, this is gonna come in really handy. Obviously that it's still really useful for you, but the bigger part is the shock. When targeting champions, ability strikes and attacks on hit apply an additional 94 physical damage. So by finishing this item, your abilities are going to be doing an extra 94 damage, and it's going to be physical damage, which means if you're a mage and people are building magic resist against you, you're going to be doing some mixed damage. Now it's going to be a little bit harder to kind of itemize against you, but you're also just going to be hitting even harder. You're going to be doing crazy damage. So we saw right there, this build of Sorks, Ludens, and Muramana did 1801. So a different kind of build that will cost you about the same amount of money. Obviously, Muramana again costs 2600. This was in a Reddit post where a guy broke this down on Summoner School, talking about, well, if you weren't going to go Muramana for 2600, you 2 needlessly large rods, that's 1250 plus 1250. That's going to give you about 2500. So let's see what kind of equivalent damage you could do for about the same amount of money with a full AP build. Now you can see we have 63 AD, we have 218 AP. We can see what this Orianna combo does now. It does 1281, and then once you get an auto in, it goes to 1475. So, you know, the Mana Moon build, the Muramana build, does about 300 extra damage with a level 11 Orianna. Just landing a full combo. And again, it depends how many auto attacks you get in. If you're able to get multiple auto attacks in during that trade, you're going to be able to do even more damage, because it's just going to, obviously each hit is going to continue to do more and more, which is going to feel super good. I've seen this used on a ton of different champions. People are trying it out on Syndra right now, pretty much all the mages, Seraphine, Lux. I've honestly saw somebody try it on Silas as well, which sounds interesting. I guess Cassiopeia can be good with it. Just really any champions who are going to get any auto attacks in, any champions that just are going to benefit from that shock passive on the Muramana, getting that additional attack damage on that shock, which is going to be so nice. And yeah, this is just another build to try out. Again, I don't know if it's always going to be the best, but there is some situations where this can be really good. It's a very cheap 2-item power spike, and that's so good in the meta right now, where games are not lasting very long. Games are snowballing around the 20-minute mark, sometimes even before the 20-minute mark. So being able to hit a 2-item power spike as cheap as quickly as possible is going to be super good. And again, people are abusing this in high Korean solo queue right now. It's really good. They're using it to climb up the ranks, and you guys can use it in your games too. Riot has already announced that they're going to be nerfing it next week when the new patch comes out. So that means Riot thinks it must be pretty strong and pretty overpowered right now as well. So yeah, take advantage of that while you can. It's only going to be around till the end of this patch, but it's still in the game right now. You can still abuse it. It's very good. If you're a mid lane player, if you like playing mages, try out this new build. Ludens into Sorks, into Mana Moon, and yeah, reap the reward, start climbing up the ladder, gain some LP. That's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about this Mana Moon on Mage's build? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to update on my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.